want to come and participate in the I Give a Stick campaign, what you are going to do is you're going to come to Tama. All right, Tama is located right near the Ogden 6 Theaters, and what you'll do is you'll come into the store, all right, and you'll come in and you'll meet some of the guys. Okay, so some of the guys here, all right. This is Pat Bassett's dad. Pat's playing over in England. That's Jason. He owns the store.
How's it going?
Okay, Kevin. All right, Jess. All right. All right. Now, what they're going to do is they're going to help you. Okay, and what they'll do is they'll take you back to this area right here, and you'll look up on side of the wall. And what I want to do is I want to give you kind of an idea what kind of sticks are going to be here. These are all the various sticks that they have on the wall, and you'll see that there's a wide variety of prices. You know, you can pick up this stick and it's $124. Okay, but for the campaign, we've selected a modest stick, good fundamental stick by Nike. Okay, now Jason's giving us a markdown. This is going for $50. He's going to give it a markdown for us. That's going to help us be able to pay for the T-shirt that we're going to give to you. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take this stick and on the side right here, okay, right up here, by this point we're going to number it. Okay, when we number that, we're going to create a adjoining I Give a Stick campaign T-shirt that is going to be given to you, so that at some point we want to encourage the recipient of the stick and the ball to be able to pass it on and to be a part of the campaign. So hopefully what they'll do is they'll see that, hey, that's important, it's important to do. You know, we're going to create a T-shirt for the donors that will have that number associated with that stick on it, and then the stick and the ball will go down to the city or to somebody who's going to give that gift through a mentor, a local mentor that we're going to have selected through a pastor, a community leader, a teacher, or a coach. And what they're going to do is then identify kids that have a need and that need to be encouraged, and they're going to contribute the stick and ball, hopefully by Christmas or thereafter. So we're going to use the campaign. We're going to use the store here. All right, you can kind of see that there are all sorts of kind of fun things. There's a shooting place to shoot. There's an area over here to lounge out, you know, hang out. The guys up front are right up there. You know, they take care of processing it. But Tama is willing to be the location for our charitable donation and for the opportunity to help people participate in the campaign. When you come, all right, you'll again, the sticks that we have are either going to be the white one that I just showed you, all right, or there's a black one, or there's a version where we have a redhead. So we have red, black, and white as choices. Again, good fundamental sticks. They're going to last the kids a long time. They're not just a cheap stick. We wanted to avoid encouraging just buying a cheap stick that's not going to really last for a kid, or sometimes they sell some of the other really toys rather than real serious sticks. We want to actually start a kid in a serious training campaign, and so what we want to do is we want to start them out right. Again, we got a little bit of a discount here. T-shirt, a ball, a stick, and that starts us on the campaign. So what you need to know is how to do this. And what you need to do is you'll come in and the campaign will be processed over behind me, all right? Right at the desk. They know how to manage this. You'll make a checkout to SFI Peace Across the World. That is the charitable organization that we're running the campaign through, or you can give out cash. We are going to track everybody who's a participant in the campaign, and what we're going to do is help to connect the kids and the sticks and the donors at some point when we do community events after we start the training model this winter and into the spring. We already have people that are dedicated to help us start and support the community interactions between the suburbs and the city. We hope to include the northern suburbs soon, but we're very thankful for Tama to help us process this and to be a location that we can encourage people to come to. Now, up on the wall here, you see some historic things, and what we're going to do is I'm going to ask Jason. I'm going to ask Jason for a space on the wall with a little bit of a board to keep the campaign and to keep an identity somewhere over here, or maybe what we'll do is we'll put it up in this blank space and see if we can fill this blank space with a weekly right here, right, with a weekly identification. Right now we're at 8 sticks. We have 10 more kids waiting. Bubba Tunde, the pastor down the city, is networked into a number of different churches. They're preaching essentially the idea of mentoring and the idea of connecting the communities of the suburbs and the city through the sport of lacrosse. So we want to encourage you to participate. If you cannot get to Tama, you can still participate. What you'll need to do, though, is to send a check. The campaign base, the base of what we have as a stickball T-shirt base, is $60. So you can send a check for $60, or you can contribute partly to it, or you can send it for more. But what we're going to do is we'll buy the sticks here. We're going to mark them with we're going to engrave them. That engraving of that number is going to be associated with the T-shirt, and then what we're going to do is contribute the T-shirt to the donor. That T-shirt will then be something that allows the kid at some point to find somebody if he wants to come and say thank you, and he'll be introduced about the idea of giving and passing it on, and then what we'll do is encouraging the act of giving and the act of connection and the act of interaction. All that is what we want to try to help contribute through this campaign. So if you can't come to Tama, here's what you need to do, is you need to, if you're going to participate, send a check. It's a tax-deductible donation to SFI Peace Across the World, 0 South 586 East Street, Winfield, 60190. We receipt checks that are over $250. If you request a receipt, I can probably get that for you if it's under that as well, if you want to have a write-off at the end of the year for taxes. But if you want to come in and kind of get a feel for what the sticks are and be kind of closer to it, I encourage you to come to Tama. Again, we're grateful for this. And then what we're going to do is weekly distribute it through pastor and community leaders down in Chicago to get the sticks into kids' hands and to start the process. Now, our process is really start them with a training model. We want to use the winter to teach training, and then start to organize community teams. And then we're going to start to integrate those teams with suburban teams in a community interaction. And we have this all set up to be able to engage this year. So we're excited for you if you're willing to be part of this campaign with us. We're grateful once again for Tama. We're grateful that we have a chance to come and to invite you into a great store and into a great campaign. We're thankful for that they're here. If you get a chance, if you like, you can come and go see a movie at Ogden 6. They're supportive of our lacrosse vision as well. And the Independent Film Festival in Naperville is held there. So we look at lacrosse and films at some point, Marion, in the future. And we look at some of the other supporters like Sweet Spot Jams on Facebook, which is a open mic update channel that you can then tune in on Facebook on Sweet Spot Jams to find out how the campaign is progressing. So, location Tama, Sweet Spot Jams broadcasting, Naperville Independent Film Festival. We'll be looking at trying to then introduce independent films to some of the lacrosse interactions of the future, and the I Give a Stick campaign is tying them all together. And we hope that you'll consider contributing to this year. Again, it's a charitable donation. All the proceeds go into essentially supporting the campaign. We don't have any administrative costs that's taken out at all. Basically, it's for the hard costs of what it is that it takes to do all this, including the stick and ball and T-shirt and getting it down there and all that kind of stuff. So thank you. We look forward to your participation and to you being a part of it. So once again, I Give a Stick, and we hope that you do too.